Okay, hi everyone. I am in a different spot in the house. This is actually on the bed, and it's terribly yellow because it's nighttime. But and it's not going to be a makeup video, obviously. I just wanted to talk to you really quickly about something that my friend talked to me about. Friendship. I have a friend that's up in New Hampshire. I'm here in North Carolina, and we were friends, close friends, when we worked together, and kept that relationship going after she stopped working there and I stopped working there, and then even after I moved here. Now, we just had a falling out. Just kind of delved a little too much into my relationship with my husband and that sort of stuff, and I didn't really appreciate it. So, anyways, we're over it. She has a friend that she's had for a really, really long time, and it's kind of been back and forth and back and forth, and she just rekindled it and tried to rebuild that relationship and to move forward. But now this friend has joined a church, and it's supposed to be very liberal, open church, but it must be extremely self-engulfing because she's shut out everyone, including this friend of mine, okay? To the point that she's not calling her, she's not talking to her, and hasn't even said anything about it. So what she asked me was, what is a friend? How do you define a friend? What are the characteristics that makes a good friend? And I was stumped. I mean, seriously stumped. I was taken aback by the question, and then I don't know, I had a hard time trying to figure out the answer, and I felt like what I talked about in the honesty video about whether you how you interact differently with people, each person in your life, that also would define your definition of friendship. Somebody may need somebody to listen to them all the time. Okay, hang on. Somebody may need you to give them advice, and so each relationship, each friendship is different. Relationship, however you want to define it, or use word you want to use. But yeah, so I wanted to ask you guys, honesty, right? Not to the point that it's harmful, and loyalty, and like interests, and being a good listener and a good sharer, not just sharing toys and stuff like that when you were a kid, but sharing in your life experiences and things like that. I think those are important things. My husband doesn't share past life experiences that much, and I guess he didn't enjoy them. I mean, I didn't enjoy all of my childhood, but I don't know, I guess I wear it all on my sleeve. I was telling another friend on the phone yesterday that in high school, I graduated in 1991, so I am a bit older than some, that they voted me the person most likely to tell my whole life story to a complete stranger within the first 15 minutes. And that's me, pretty much. I don't like there to be any surprises in a relationship. I want you to know who I am, where I come from, right up front. So if you don't like it or you can't deal with it, because I had a lot of issues as a child, so that if you can't deal with it, because maybe it's too much for you, maybe it's too close to home for you, maybe it's just too far out there for you, you don't know how to react to me, whatever, that it gives you an opportunity right then and there before we get, deep in, to move on and get out of, just move on. So I'm going to leave you with that. I'm going to ask you, what is your definition of friendship, and what do you consider, and who do you consider a good friend? Okay, that's my question. Now, I'm going to give you my little bit of good news. Okay, I am officially an auntie. Now, my niece is almost 4 years old, okay? But I haven't talked to my brother in 6 years. I have two brothers, one from my mother's side, one from my father's side. And I just came back from a wedding for my brother on my father's side, so he doesn't have any children yet. Hurry up, Chip. But my brother, Ray, we just reconnected again. I did one of those USA search things. I know it sounds so funny, but I did. And I found him. It was so worth the money. And it wasn't even that much. It was so worth the money. We tried 2 years ago and it didn't work. I paid $40 to two different sites and had to ask for the money back. But this site had some sort of sale, and so I paid $195, and I found my brother. I really found my brother. And I'm so happy to have found him, and that I am an auntie. And my daughter has a cousin who's only 6 months difference in age. So it's really, really exciting. And every time she sees the pictures of her now, she's like, that's my cousin. And her name is Madeline. And he has a YouTube channel too, so I will put it over there in the link and show you where to find my brother. You can't see him or anything, but he owns a business. He's a mechanic, and he makes like 2 Fast and Furious cars. I think, pretty sure. So, all right, guys. I love y'all. I'll see you later. Bye for now.